Welcome to AARP, Arizona Hispanic Connection. Educate. Celebrate. Connect. Arizona Hispanic Connection.
Welcome to Arizona Barrio Stories. Thank you for being a part of this platform. Arizona Barrio Stories is now with Latino USA TV, and we want you to join us on this bandwagon. Download it on your app, on your phone. Be a part of this. You don't want to miss the content that we have, especially when David Parra Luna is on the show with Salud, Dinero y Amor. He always has good stuff. Today's episode, you might need paper and pencil. You want to hear what he has. Welcome, David.
Thank you. Thank you so much, Irma. Again, retirement bound, right? I am retirement bound. I haven't applied for any benefits yet, but I guess I'm the first to benefit from my own information, and I really hope that others are watching our shows and are benefiting from the information.
You are not the first to benefit because you've educated all of us on the crew here, and we are taking in everything you say.
It's important. You know, sometimes people don't realize we're busy, going to work and home and children's and the house and all that. And sometimes we know things are important, but for some reason, time is really tight sometimes, and we don't take some time to understand what retirement comprises, involves, and retirement basically. I always think of retirement in preparation in two arenas, two areas. One is health. We have got to pay attention to our health. We have got to be as healthy as possible. We have to eat right. We have to do our exercises and that kind of thing, and do our routine checkups every year at the very least. And then the realm of money. In the realm of money, we have to be thinking, what sources of income, right, will be coming my way when I don't have to listen to the alarm in early morning, get up and work. Retirement could be a nice thing. You're just laying there, you get up, and the check keeps hitting your bank account every month. Isn't that nice? But we still have to prepare and do what we need to do to make that happen.
You got to get your ducks in a row.
Yes.
So what do we have today on the show?
Yeah, we are reviewing one of the sources of income in retirement. We already talked about pensions, 401, and we will be talking about 401ks. We are now reviewing Social Security, and Social Security has 5 benefits, and we've covered in the past retirement and disability benefit, also known as SSDI. So now we come to survivor's benefit. And this is why, again, I am a strong believer in Social Security, because it can meet you in different stages of life when you most need it, right? Disability, who wants to become disabled? Nobody, but sometimes it happens. I don't have the statistics, but I think it's pretty high of people who are receiving SSDI. Because sometimes you either contract a condition, a health condition that basically puts you out of the workforce, not by choice, or sometimes you have an accident, right? So there's a lot of benefit or beneficiaries of the SSDI. And then obviously also another thing that happens is death. Death sometimes happens either by an accident again, or by simply a health condition. And when death comes to a person, there is a benefit in Social Security called survivor's benefit. And that's what we would like to define today, review today. I mean, I'm sure I know somebody who, particularly a friend of mine who was a little bit older than I, who basically got killed. This was not necessarily an accident, but he got killed. And the wife and the kids got a survivor's benefit for many years because they were so young. Yeah, I'm sure you probably have heard of cases like that.
I'm a product of survivors benefits. So my father unfortunately was disabled, and so I was able to get money to help me through school.
That is amazing. See, so again, Social Security receives a lot of criticism, and there's a lot of debate about where the money goes and this and that, and whether it's going to be here for the future. Putting those arguments aside for now, because eventually we would have to address them. It's an amazing program. It is an amazing program, and we all contribute and we all benefit from it. But sometimes people die before they benefit from the actual program, but then some survivors could benefit, and that's what we would like to do to describe today.
Well, tell us, what are the qualifications? What are the things that we need to know?
Okay, so what is the scenario? The person, one of the couples, right? One of the members of the couple passes away. The surviving spouse typically can become eligible as early as 60. They have to be no younger than 60 to become eligible by age. And let me also interject here that ex-spouses, provided that they were married 10 years with a person that died, could also receive benefits. So that's very important. And that is across the board. Anybody who has divorced a person who has benefits from Social Security, provided that they divorced after they had been married for 10 years, they're eligible for benefits, and also provided that they don't have their own benefit or a benefit of their own that is higher than the one they would get from the spouse. So let's get that clear. For the most part, the person that passes away has to be insured before the survivors can get benefit. So how do you get insured? By working and having those famous credits, right? Typically, workers in their early and mid-20s, they need 6 credits. At age 40, they would need 18 credits. At age 62, and 40 credits. There is a special rule. Benefits are available with just 6 credits in the last 3 years leading to death. So credits, that test has to be met before somebody receives credit. So it's very, very important to understand that the person who passes away has to be insured. And I already said that the beneficiary, the survivor has to be at least 60. And here's something important, Irma. If the surviving spouse is raising children, still, raising children that belong to the person that passed away, then that surviving spouse can become eligible even if he or she is younger than 60, because she's raising or he raising children, young children, up to the age of 16. So again, a surviving spouse could become eligible because of she or he is raising children, and if that happens to be the case, he or she is eligible, receives benefits, not because he or she is 60 yet, but because of raising children. When the children reach 16, then the persons will no longer continue to receive benefits until he or she is eligible by age. So first, he or she was eligible because of raising young children, then eventually because of age. The children, right, that she or he is raising, they can also receive survivor's benefits up until they turn 18. Very important.
And if people have questions, they can call you, right?
Yes. Or they can call Social Security. Remember, I am not the source. I'm only here to kind of discuss some of the benefits, but eventually, if they have questions and they want to know more specific information, they should call Social Security. It takes long for them to answer the phone, but once they do, they're very, very good to provide the information. Now, here's something very important. And let me just also say that even parents, if they were dependent on the person that passed away for 51% or more of their livelihood, if you will, they can also become eligible. So don't discard the possibility of even parents becoming eligible for just the survivor's benefit. Let me mention something because of time real quick. If a person who is a survivor, we're talking about the surviving spouse, works, because he or she is not full retirement age, Social Security will take into account how much that person makes.
Ooh, that's
Remember
good to
the
know.
$22,000 a year rule?
Yes.
It will apply. So for every dollar that the surviving spouse makes on top of $22,000, we're in 2024, because this amount tends to increase per year or by year, then $1 out of every two that the salary goes over the $22,000 will be deducted from the survivor's benefit. If that person happens to make good money, there is the possibility of that reduction eating up all the survivor's benefit.
Oh my.
I know of one case. So it could happen. So it's very important to kind of know that if you're younger than 60, but you have children that are young, you can qualify because of you're raising children. The children, they can be eligible provided they're not over 18. Some maybe parents could be eligible. Then you can be eligible because of raising the children, or you could be eligible because of age. Because of age. All those scenarios play into the survivor's benefit. If you're working, most likely that the money that you make will either eat up some of the benefit or all of the benefit. When a surviving spouse is disabled, the disability starts at 50, not 60. There's also a one-time payment of $255, who is known as a funeral benefit, that is going to be given to the person. I mean, this law was established in 1935, so now $255 is really very, very little, if not nothing, right? But anyway, those are the rules.
Hopefully people don't find themselves in that situation, but it's good to know that there are things in place to help people, either for children or parents or spouses.
Definitely.
And as usual, David, these are good things to know, because you never know when you might need this information. You never know when something catastrophic happens.
Yes.
And then you scramble.
Definitely. Thank you for having me, and look forward to more shows in the near future.
The summer is coming.
Yes.
Thank you, David. And as always, we love your tidbits.
Thank you.
This is Irma from Arizona Barrio Stories. You might need this information, or somebody within your circle might need it. Contact David. He has good information. You might be able to share it with your friends or your family. Thank you for being a part of Arizona Barrio Stories. Don't forget to download the app, Latino USA TV. We look forward to seeing you the next time. And as usual, we will see you soon.